What do girls never tell guys?
Our favorite bra doesn't get washed as much.
I'm pretty sure my GF has a lot of bras, but I only ever see her wearing 2. And I know we only do laundry once every 2 weeks or so. Those 2 bras are doing the heavy lifting. That's God's strongest soldier, and their duty is never done. Okay, so maybe laundry habits are a secret weapon. What else are women hiding?
I have 4 of the same bra that I swap around every 2 days to preserve the elastic.
I found my unicorn and it's all I'll wear now, but they're not cheap, so I don't like washing them too often to prolong their lifespan. Last wash was last week. Next one will be in like 2 or 3. Considering it's summer now. My wife has this zipper mesh bag for washing them and anything with straps or dangly bits, so that it's all contained in the bag and doesn't get caught and ruined.
Maybe look into something like that.
It's always a gentle wash, only warm water, and hang to dry affair as well. I already wash them in mesh bags and air dry them in my bedroom. They're always done on a delicate or gentle cycle. Mesh bags and delicate cycles, got it. But let's switch gears to something completely different. It's the thought that counts, means the amount of thought you put into it, not that you had a singular thought.
Most women value gifts that show attention to her interests far more than they value expensive gifts.
My boyfriend recently gifted me a wheel of brie. It made me think highly of him. Sweet dreams are made of cheese. Wouldn't you like to have some brie? A wheel of brie. Now that's a gift that says I get you. But what about deeper secrets? When dating, my first goal is always to weed out the men who view me as access to sucks rather than a real person. Being patient during our bad days matters more than trying to fix everything. Patience and understanding, key takeaways. Let's keep the comments rolling.
How we handle our mustaches.
Okay, some things are better left unsaid. What about something a little more universal?
Most communication issues aren't about what girls never say, it's about guys not picking up on indirect signals or girls feeling like they can't be direct without seeming difficult. Indirect signals?
Guys, take notes. Now for something a little lighter. My ex once gave me a cool glass bottle. He'd used whatever came in it, and taken the label off. He just knew I liked cool glass bottles. I felt super seen. Sometimes, the simplest things mean the most. Just a small tip for other guys out there. When my wife and I are out and about and mentions, "Oh, I like this," I write it down in my phone notes. Now when Christmas or a B-day comes around, take out that list, and knowing what to get is easy. A pro tip for gift-giving success. I stood behind a guy buying something on Christmas Eve while the cashier called him out for not having wrapping paper, and he said, "It's the thought that counts." It took everything in me to point out he didn't put thought into it. Oof. Sometimes, the thought that counts just doesn't cut it. This. The amount of thought, a lot of thought, is better than a singular thought. Not that you had the freaking fleeting thought to do something half-assed and now you want me to be grateful. Exactly. But the amount of thought scales with the occasion. If you see your favorite candy bar at the gas station and get an extra one for me, if it's for no reason at all, then that's sweet, but not for my birthday. This is true, except why do women need to explain this concept to men? Surely if you give a shoot about someone, you're going to try and get them a meaningful gift, regardless of gender. So, it's about the effort and the occasion. Let's keep going. Hijacking this particular point. I take pride in putting effort into gifts. Why is it that every woman I've exchanged gifts with always, 80 to 100% of the time, falls flat on their face when giving me gifts? Sometimes it can be really hard to shop for men. Most men I know probably would prefer a pack of good socks or underpants, maybe a gift card to their favorite fast food place, but I think a lot of women want to get something that's a bit more fancy or special and end up forgetting that the most special gifts are the things a guy will actually use and appreciate. The intent is there, but the execution falls short. Flowers. Get them flowers. Nobody gives us flowers. Maybe the key is to ask for what you want. Now for something completely different. I recently saw a video explaining menstruation in detail to male friends, and I realized I have never said any of that stuff out loud, ever. On display, dogs and cats will eat used menstruation products, get a bowel obstruction because it expands just like the commercials inside of them, and costs you $2,000 in emergency vet bills. I wanted a slide-away trash can in the cabinetry next to the toilet when we remodeled our bathroom. I let the male designer dissuade me from that, and I'm still pretty upset about it. Okay, that's a whole other level of never tell guys. I just went on a cruise with a friend who unexpectedly started menstruating on the ship. And I was like, "So where can I find a tampon?" And he was like, "Just have her wait it out till the shop opens tonight. Just have her sit in the bathtub till the shop opens, she'll be fine." I would bet you $100 that I could walk into a co-ed dining room full of strangers on a cruise ship and walk out with a tampon or pad in 5 minutes. Strangers helping strangers in times of need. Gotta love it. I am a 54 single father. I now keep a Pelican-style watertight Girl Go box in my truck for emergencies just like this. It has pads, tampons, TP, light sweater, leggings, spare socks, candies, dark chocolate and some salty snacks. I cannot describe how many times it has come in useful for the gal I have been with. Every single one of them thinks I am the kindest man alive. Weird way to propose, but I accept. Your daughters are so lucky to have a dad like you. Okay, that's next level preparedness. What else are we keeping secret? I was surprised by how ignorant some of my friends were as young adults. My first girlfriend was kinda impressed when she was stuck for pads and I said just give me an empty package and I'll be back in 20 minutes. My husband has 4 older sisters and I love how unfazed he is about menstruation. It's definitely rare. My favorite period shopping line was when my girlfriend, now wife, asked me to pick up some pads for her, so I said, yeah, I got you. What size for Harjay do you wear? Okay, that's one way to break the ice. My girlfriend just mentioned to me 18 months into our relationship that she needs an additional pair of work pants that's a size larger to accommodate bloating. Yeah, I dunno, as a guy, I literally couldn't care less, it's a bodily function, I'd rather have the info and not need it, than to not have it at all and then have a female family member, friend, etc., feel like they can't just ask a simple request for help if needed. I was married to my ex-husband for 10 years. The first time I asked him to buy me tampons he asked, are those the ones that go on the inside or outside? Then after I had a child and asked him to get me pads he had to call me from the store and ask what wings were. Lol. Well, we're definitely breaking down some barriers here. I went to the petrol station over the road to get my sister tampons and some guy who saw me buy them shouted gay at me from his car window as I walked back. I'm a guy and I never understood men who are embarrassed by it. It's obvious the tampons are not for them, so what's the problem? I'm as childish as the next guy, but dudes like that are beyond stupid in my opinion. Your girl needs your help, man up. Not you specifically. Just dudes in general, no. Still rare? Always appreciated. My mother had to teach my dad to do this. He's pretty good now, as long as the packaging doesn't change. If he's unsure, he picks up his 3 best guesses and we donate whatever we don't want. There's plenty of women with different preferences. It's all about being supportive. 3 sisters and I'm the only guy. I grew up hearing all about it and as long as there is an adequate description of what I'm getting, there has never been a problem picking up pads or tampons. I was on a grocery trip with my son when he was about 11, and when I said we had to get some pads, he responded ew, gross. Same here, 3 sisters and my mom, and then a GF for 10 years. I've talked about it openly with a girl and neither of us realized how unusual a conversation it was until later lol. I'm an old bloke. A couple of weeks ago our 18-year-old granddaughter came to visit, it was all girl talk so I wasn't taking a lot of interest or even taking part in the conversation. I did pick up that she was struggling with cramps, she didn't say anything but it was obvious. That was very thoughtful of you, though.
Hey everyone. Welcome to the Reddit Universe YouTube channel. Today, I'm excited to take you on a journey through YouTube as I explore some of my favorite video playlists on the Reddit Universe channel. I'll also show you how to find the amazing Reddit Universe channel through a simple Google search. First, let's dive into YouTube and check out my playlists. Reddit Gems. Top Picks. Reddit Tales Galore, videos of intrigue and humor. Fresh Picks. If you're not familiar with the channel, you can easily find it by searching on Google. Just type in Reddit Universe YouTube channel, and you'll discover a treasure trove of content that dives deep into the fascinating stories and discussions from Reddit. Creating videos like this takes a lot of time and effort. From planning and scripting to editing, it's a process that requires dedication. For instance, writing a script for a 2-minute video can take quite a while, as I want to ensure that the content is engaging and informative. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the Reddit Universe YouTube channel for more content. Your support means the world to me and helps me continue creating videos for you. I would like to thank each and every one of you for your support. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Consider subscribing if you enjoyed this video and if you want to see more of Reddit Universe.